Bitch, we are back!
Ternyata aku salah. Kukira kau cinta.
What's up, guys? It's Double Ecstasy.
We are love.
We are fun.
We are enjoyment.
We are joy.
We are bliss.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
Welcome back to our channel, guys. It's been quite a minute. It's been a hot minute.
It's been quite a while, but we are back. You know, we are back to make your
bigger
lives
and better. You know what I'm saying.
And wait, before we get into this video, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and join the family if you haven't already.
It's ecstasy all the way. If you know what the word
Ecstasy all
ecstasy
the way.
means, then it is ecstasy here.
Join the family.
Okay, guys, so today, if you are guessing right now what we're going to be talking about, as usual, we are your beautiful mamas who talk about relationship here and there, ex-boyfriends here and there,
Love here and there, breakups
here and there, you know,
hates
here and there, friendships here
here
and
and
there.
there. Kasabu kanyama, kasabu kanyama.
So guys, today there is a hot topic that we are going to talk about. If
Yeah.
you have been in the dating life, in the dating game, we believe we all have ex-boyfriends.
We all have, yeah.
We all have our past. We all have examples of things that we are not trying to do again. If you don't want to
True.
call them ex-boyfriends, which I believe is denial, it is an ex-boyfriend.
They're just examples of things. Should I?
I think that is a denial case.
Yeah, that's denial, of course.
He is your ex-boyfriend.
Is your ex like it or not?
You loved
baby
that
girl?
man. You
loved
that man.
him.
You actually
probably
couldn't
still
live.
love him.
I know.
There was a time you couldn't live without him.
I know, but now look at you living. Okay,
Go
so
back,
the
bitch. Yo.
topic is are the lessons that we have learned from our exes. If you're a man, we're talking about your ex-girlfriend. If you're a woman, we're talking about ex-boyfriends. We do not have any experience with the same-sex relationships. So right here, we are talking about the opposite genders.
Regardless, we all have exes. Whether you were man, whether you're gay, whether
You
you're
sure?
yeah,
You
whether
sure
you're
you're talking about those
heterosexual, whether you're homo,
Queer.
like we all have exes.
Period. All right. So I think our points, as I was looking through, they're kinda, we're talking about the, I feel like they're all to the negative side. Do you have any positive things you have
there are
learned?
some positive things.
Sure.
Yeah, there are some like two to three.
Okay. So let's get into them and see the positive and the negative things we have learned from our ex-boyfriends,
things-
from our ex-girlfriends.
From our
Who
goes first?
Okay, I can go. So my number one point is
Yeah.
baby girl, baby boy. I don't know if this works for the baby boys because I feel like us women, we have the instinct thing a lot. The instinct goes a lot to us. So my first point is you have to trust your gut feeling. You
When
have
it
to
comes,
trust
yeah.
your instinct at all costs, every time, every minute. When it comes to
Every
you,
day.
trust it, believe that, bitch.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. You have anything to say about that?
Because one thing about especially the woman intuition, I always want to talk
Yeah.
about the woman intuition. As ladies, you always have that intuition. Something will always tell you if something
This
is
is
off. You'll
going
feel
on.
it. You
Yeah,
just
you'll
feel it,
feel
but
it.
we just tend to resist and deny and
deny
refuse to
it, yeah.
listen to our
And be
intuition.
like, I can try and make it work.
I can make it work. I
try
think
and
I'm
change it.
I think I'm just overthinking. But
Yeah,
trust
you are
me,
not overthinking.
You're not overthinking, and your intuition is always right.
So
Always
trust
trust
your
your
gut,
intuition.
trust your intuition.
I don't know if
Try
men have
listening.
intuition.
They do, but it has been like a stereotype, I think, that is in the public that women have
Yeah.
it more than the men. But I also believe men have intuition.
I
Only
believe
that
men have intuition.
it isn't
as well.
as strong as
It isn't
ours
as
is.
God blessed us.
When I tell you
man.
this is wrong,
God blessed us with some
This is
intuition. Yeah. When your intuition says something is off, trust
believe
it.
When
believe
it tells
it.
you don't go this way, don't go that way.
Don't insist. Just
Yeah.
follow your intuition.
Don't fight
And they
your
say that those are your spiritual guides. I don't know.
Okay.
Me as someone who is so much into spirituality.
Abracadabra.
Those are your spiritual guides talking to you, so you should never
Could be
neglect
true,
them. You
could be true.
you should always listen to them. Next point, my point.
All right.
You can both love each other to death You can both love, like you can both love each other and really want things to work out. But if it's not meant to be, baby boy, baby girl, it's not meant to be. However much you do, whatever much you
just
fight.
stuck a nail in my heart.
I know, in mine too.
It hurts.
One thing you guys should know, we can't fight destiny. You just can't fight destiny. You can't fight fate. However much you try to rewrite the stars, like how they say, what if we rewrite the stars? However much you try to rewrite the stars,
Yeah, true,
if it was written that you
Because,
and Mr.
you know,
Michael
I know.
can't connect,
It won't work.
connect.
Even if Mr. Michael loves you,
Even
and you
if
love
Mr. Michael loves you,
somehow,
and you love
somewhere,
him,
things won't collide well.
me,
The
they
love will
won't.
be there, but it just won't work. You know, even these people, you have read a lot about twin flames, but you know, they don't say you always have to marry your twin flame.
Actually, they
Sometimes you
say
meet
it's hard
them
for twin flames
to marry each other, but they love each other. These people are compatible.
Like-
There is a lot of
Like
love,
that's
but
your
it
other
just
soul.
Yeah.
You feel that's your other soul, but you guys just can't be. You just
together.
can't be. No matter what, it's like the odds are against you,
yeah.
and you just can't continue
The
forcing
sourest.
stuff. Yeah.
Is there a
That's
sour
the-
pill that we have had to
That's the
swallow than that?
sourest pill, the bitter,
The bitter truth.
bitter truth.
Okay, minus point.
Okay.
No matter how much house chore. Okay, the next point says that there is no amount of hard work. There is no amount of house chore. There is no amount of, how should I say this? That aside from who you already are, or from the things that you're already doing, that is going to make a man love you more than he already does. So even if you go, baby girl, and wash a man's car, even if you go and scrub a man's
That's why they
bed,
say even if you cook for him soup in over golden over what.
well, they will appreciate, but
Even if you give him positions that are over
I know.
monkey style,
I don't even think these things
style,
even-
if
this
that man doesn't love you, if it's
you
not you, it's not
won't.
you.
It's not you.
It's not you. However much you're the most prettiest,
There
if
is
he
a-
loves,
there is a
if he
myth I
loves,
have you seen this position of where you stand like you have lost hope in life? It is also a sex position. You
Hey,
stand like you have lost hope.
I didn't know that one.
Oh my god, there are a lot of sex positions, but whatever you do,
if that man
whatever you
doesn't love
cook-
you, no matter what you do, no matter how good you cook, that's why I don't break my back to wash and cook.
I
And let
won't
me
say
tell
I
you,
don't break my back. I have been
okay, I
there.
try my best.
I have
I
been
do
there.
what I can, but I don't go out of my way just to please to make
the
someone love
man.
me. Because trust me, if a guy loves you, even if you
don't
don't
do
cook,
nothing,
trust me,
they will love
even
you.
if you don't cook, even if you don't clean, if
They will
that
just
man
take you
loves you,
for who
baby
you
girl, that
are.
man loves you, period.
That's right.
And however much you
That's
break
right.
your back and cook, no again the on the weekends, you scrub the bathroom, you cook,
The
you
compound, you weed. You know, these men's compounds have a lot of weed. It always bothers me when I go to these men's home. Okay, sometimes it's just not in you to be in a dirty environment.
yeah.
But weed, leave that weed alone. Let it climb the houses. It's not your duty yet. I'm saying yet.
You know?
When you get married, you
Don't-
can do that thing.
Don't do wifey. Anyway, I don't want to say that, but I personally, sichisusa. I do what I feel I can.
You can.
Yeah.
Jesus.
If you feel you're fine with washing the clothes, you can wash the
can
clothes.
wash them.
But don't do it just because you want to gain someone.
Yeah, we are not preaching irresponsibility.
Yeah.
Don't sit in a dirty environment.
Yeah,
because
yeah,
the man doesn't want to
because
clean.
the man doesn't want
But
to
just
clean.
don't go out of the way.
Yeah.
Don't go like scrubbing the saucepans that got so much dirty because he couldn't help himself. Just clean what you have used.
Don't break
Clean
your
where
back.
you are sitting. Clean where you are sleeping. But do not go extra miles.
I
for
don't
him.
cook. I don't clean. But let me show you how I got this straight.
Where are the rings?
Period.
Oh my
The
God.
rings are coming in.
I know they're coming.
They're
Amen. Namaste.
Period. Next point. One other thing my exes told me.
All of them?
Yeah.
Or it's
One. Okay. Some of them. I won't say one particular one because it's many of them.
Yeah.
One particular thing I learned.
Particular.
But
Particular.
is that I also have a toxic side that I have to work on.
Thank you for bringing this up.
You know, usually they tend to, like, society tends to preach this thing of ladies know your worth.
Yeah.
You shouldn't let a man put you down. You shouldn't
you deserve everything.
you deserve everything. You deserve better. You should make him worship the ground you stand on. You should make
and
him.
you girls start acting shitty.
But one thing we forget is that men are human too, and they
Yeah,
deserve love too. And there are some things really there are some things that
And
I
you're
do
saying
and
they
I
deserve everything. Like the man, are you everything the
I
man
know.
deserves?
Are you everything
Are you
the man
reciprocating that
deserves? Are you
same thing?
Oh, I'm preaching to myself
Yeah.
because I really have some toxic.
But I mean, you know, I already knew that.
Yeah,
I always told you, and you girls, you were like, hey, I am worth this. I am a princess. I am what?
But of course,
but
I'm a
sometimes we
princess.
make mistakes too.
Yeah, we do.
We do make
We
mistakes.
really do make mistakes,
And we should also be
and-
held accountable.
Yeah, we should be held accountable.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Anyway,
Why?
okay. The thing is, ladies, we just love to be chased. We just love men to
Yeah.
crawl back to us.
Facts.
Yeah, and most of the times when we have an argument, it's hard for a lady to apologize first. That's
Yeah.
one thing I know about ladies.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean that we don't understand that we have toxic traits. At times you realize
Sometimes
you were in wrong, but you just
don't want to.
Yeah, you don't want
come.
to. Yeah, you don't want
So
to.
since we are preaching to a converted environment and people who want to be better in life,
Yeah.
if you realize you are in wrong, then try to make it right.
Yeah, try to make
Yeah.
it doesn't cost a lot.
thing, yeah.
It doesn't cost
It
a
doesn't.
thing.
So my next point is
Keep getting notifications.
fucking shut up. Sorry. Do not
Okay.
go back to him. Do not go back to your ex. No matter what
Yeah.
reason, no matter how much he apologizes,
Period.
no matter how much you love him,
Period.
that same reason that you are leaving him
A
for,
snake can never
that
change,
I know-
however much it sheds its skin.
Okay. That same reason why you felt like you couldn't handle it anymore, trust me, it is going to be repeated.
Yeah, yeah.
And you will still not handle it anymore. So it has been proven. I don't know, maybe 1% of the population is the one that works out, but the 99 remainder percentage, it will not work out.
Most of the times when you
fail
go
that
back
first,
to your ex, it won't work out.
It won't work out.
You guys will keep on having arguments and
About
trust
that,
me,
actually, about that same thing.
Yeah, and once the trust is broken, Bambi, there is nothing you can
rebuild
bring
again.
back.
Yeah.
You can't rebuild that relationship. It's better to just let go other than staying there and hurting yourselves more and more, because you will end up hating each other even the more, and
So I learned that from my ex. No matter how much I go back, I used to go back. I couldn't count 135.
I can't count the times I've gone. I can't
Like
count.
always trying. Like I would be like, I don't want to regret in life that I didn't try hard enough.
Yeah, that she didn't fight for the relationship, but it's not worth it.
Baby girl,
It's
baby
not
boy.
worth it. It's not
baby
worth
boy.
it. Just let go.
Yeah.
Another
Yes.
thing I learned, life moves on. No matter how bad you feel, no
know.
matter how sad you feel, no matter how much you feel like this is the end, trust
You won't
me.
die. Just drink
Trust
some
me, you
water.
won't die.
Just drink some water.
Life will always
It will
move
move
on,
on.
and you'll always meet better people. You'll always meet.
Yeah.
You've not yet met.
You've not yet met someone better.
Yeah, you've
I
not yet.
know.
There is always better. There is always someone better at the end of the tunnel, and trust me, life doesn't stop for anyone.
All you have to do is accept, go through the healing process,
Yeah.
and things will get better. You
Things
won't
It
die.
always gets better.
You won't die.
Right now, you may feel like,
Yeah, it's the
"Mana,
end."
yeah, this is the end," but trust
But
me,
it isn't.
it isn't the end. You're still young, and you still have a whole life ahead of you. You're still going to meet quite a number of people who will even love you in a way
More
you
than
never thought
That you will be loved.
even existed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes a new person comes to me. Of course, they come and go. They come, they're inconsistent and go. But there is one who comes in a different way, and they are loving me, and I'm like,
And you're
so they could do this to
that
me.
also exists.
So I
like
could
this kind
go
of
tick you
love
1,000 times, and you still call
persist.
me.
You still
Like,
call
I didn't
me.
know.
I could show you attitude, and
And
you
you still
still,
like,
you
Baby, I'm
still come
coming.
back.
Baby, I'm coming. Let's talk about this.
I know, let's
And then this
talk.
guy is holding my hands and looking into my eyes, and I'm like, what? Can this
I
also be
never
done
knew
to
this.
me?
I never knew this existed.
Yes, he also
like,
was after a while, but well.
But in the moment, in
I
that
know.
moment, you feel,
Yeah,
you feel loved.
it.
Mhm.
My next point, believe, something that I have learned from my exes, not one, not two,
Yo.
the whole number of them, is that believe everything you guys believe everything they tell you. Please listen. As you are noting their birthdays, as you are noting the things you want to celebrate with them, not everything they tell you. If this guy tells you, okay, which example should I
feel I'm
use?
not ready for a relationship. You know, at times it might just
Thank
come
you.
off like
Thank
that,
you, like
as
that.
if he's just saying, but
then he
take
keeps,
note of
he
that.
keeps being good to you, and so you assume you
so
are
you
in a
assume you can
relationship.
change. You assume you can change his mindset to make him ready for a relationship.
That thing he said, he is not ready for a relationship unless you talk about it again, and he confirms to you that he has changed his thoughts about it. He is not ready for a
He's
relationship.
not ready. Don't try. Don't think you can
He is
change him. You're not.
Yeah.
You're not a mama.
You will be in a
and he's not a
situationship for
baby.
9 whole months.
Period.
For a year in a situationship.
Situationship, and you know how much that sucks.
A lot of energy. A lot of
It
energy.
drains you like nothing.
So I had to learn that the hard way.
Another thing I had to learn from my ex is not to force a damn thing. Ladies,
Louder.
never
For those at the
force.
back.
Never force shit. Let me tell you, when it's with the right person, it will be effortless. It will just flow. It will just, you guys will just connect. You won't need to work so hard and have so
And you know, whenever you are forcing something, the neighbors don't have to tell you. Your friends don't have to tell you that, bitch, you are forcing this. You know it in your heart.
You just feel
You know it that you are forcing it.
to accept.
Yeah, you
that
just
you're
don't want to
forcing-
acknowledge it.
You don't
but
want to acknowledge that you're forcing stuff.
You know.
But you know that you're forcing. You know this nigga don't want
You
you.
feel
You know you're clinging onto someone.
You
that
know, if you don't text, he probably will never
he will
text
never
you
text
again.
to you, or is that initiating the calls, the dates, the everything.
Yeah.
Baby girl, never force a damn thing. That's one thing I learned.
Brown boy.
Because at some point I used to force.
You did.
I did.
The whole princess you are.
Bitch, you did
I
too.
just leave it.
She did.
Of
We are
course I
all.
did.
No one is innocent here.
I forced, I cleaned, I tie my. Oh my god!
But
that
we
wasn't
learned,
me. I was
we learned.
young.
That was you, but you
I
know
was
better now.
young. Okay, my very last point. You still have points?
I have one more.
Okay, I think this is my last. My last point is one thing that I learned from my ex. When I talk about my ex, I don't mean one, I don't mean two,
Your
I don't mean three.
exes.
I mean Olukalala, the whole list.
The list of exes.
Closure is a scam.
Total scam.
It is just going to disorganize your hair. You are just going to go back in the morning shameless,
You know, you
and
go-
emotional wreck.
You go, but I'm just picking my things. Let
These
me
guys
just go
will
and
call
pick
you
my
for
things.
closure to talk about what happened. It is you actually won't even talk about these things.
You'll end
You
up with your
won't.
pants off.
Oh my God.
Your
hair
undies off, your hair. Yeah,
your makeup
ladies.
ruined, and you won't get
Ladies.
the closure you want.
Don't get that close.
Yeah.
And after you after all that, you feel drained, you feel used, you feel. Because he won't call you. He won't call you the name. I know. You just feel used.
So don't go for closure.
Closure is a scam.
It is
Closure
a
will
scam.
just leave you feeling useless,
Yeah.
used,
Yeah.
unwanted.
Yeah. So
That
just
is
get
so-
the closure in your heart.
Get the
Let the
closure in
closure
your heart,
be.
yeah.
I need to move on.
Yeah.
Let that be your closure.
That's the only closure you need.
yeah.
Last point.
Okay.
No matter how much you love someone, no matter how much you care, no matter how much you're willing to fight for someone, it's never a guarantee that they love you back and they care for you back. I don't know if that's the right way to say it.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how much you feel you love, you care, you're willing
But
to
I feel like there are some
sacrifice.
relationships which have worked.
Yeah, there are some relationships where things are mutual,
Like
but
Omwana, you love the man so much, and later the man loves you for the way you love them.
yeah,
I don't know,
some
but
people learn. Some people learn to love back,
But will he reach your standards?
I feel you'll always be the one, and I
one,
feel if you're the one who loves
Him
that
more.
much, yeah, you'll always he'll never value you. I
Like
don't
how
know,
we found
he'll never
nature,
value you that
it is the
much.
man that should love you more.
Yeah, it's the man that.
So if it is you who is and moreover in the beginning, the man loves you more and you love them less, then maybe later in the day the love increases. Now
I
for you, when you
know,
start
I
with an
know.
increment, what will happen later in the day?
You know, they say relationships last when the man is actually trying and he loves you more. But if it's the other way around, that relationship, I don't think it's going to work. It's bound for failure. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Let it out to you.
I'm sorry if it sounds harsh, but trust me, that's the bitter truth.
It's the hard truth.
It's the hard truth. Like it's unknown.
Yep.
Don't blame Don't blame the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger.
Don't
shoot the messengers.
So
this brings us to the end of the video.
We are double ecstasy, like we already said. Please give us a thumbs up right here.
Drop in the comments anything you wanted to.
There is a
subscribe button.
Subscribe. It's free of charge.
Subscribe.
They
guys.
won't get to your credit card to cut any money. It is free
of charge.
No VPN, no what. Just one.
And talk to us in the comments, whether it's a negative comment, whether it's a positive. We appreciate all forms of comments, and we always read each and every comment, and you can add some more points
that we have forgotten,
or the
lessons that you have learned from your own experiences.
Yeah. Let's talk. Let's communicate. You know, we are a family.
Yep.
And with that being said, guys,
brings us to the end of the video. We love you.
Bye.